cause I deserve it. I deserve it. Ooh, everything I wanted, I'ma get it. Cause I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. Everything I wanted, I'ma get it. Cause I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. Ooh, everything I wanted, I'ma get it. Cause I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. Everything I wanted, I'ma get it. Cause I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. Ooh, everything I wanted, I'ma get it. Cause I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. Everything I wanted, I'ma get it. Cause I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. Ooh, everything I wanted, I'ma get it. Cause I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. Everything I wanted, I'ma get it. Cause I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. Ooh, everything I wanted, I'ma get it. Cause I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. Everything I wanted, I'ma get it. Cause I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. Ooh, everything I wanted, I'ma get it. Cause I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. Everything I wanted, I'ma get it. Cause I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. Ooh, everything I wanted, I'ma get it. Cause I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. Everything I wanted, I'ma get it. Cause I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. Ooh, everything I wanted, I'ma get it. Cause I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. Everything I wanted, I'ma get it. Cause I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. I want it. I'ma get it. Cause I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. Everything I wanted, I'ma get it. Cause I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it.
Hey, what's happening? What's happening, man? Welcome back to the 80s Babies conversation, man. This your boy Bubba. Shout out to the boy Prince Ken for the song as always. You know what I'm saying? Everything I want, I'm definitely gonna go and get it. You know what I'm saying? But I hope everybody had a good Christmas, man. I hope everybody, I hope Santa Claus was good to y'all. I hope y'all got everything on your wish list. I didn't. There's some of y'all out there that owe me some gifts and I'm waiting. I need that ASAP. You know what I'm saying? But overall, me and my family had a great Christmas, man. When you say, sis?
I would say so. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Ray Cherie, the host with the most. I'm hoping that everybody is having a blessed holiday season. You know, we all want something, but be thankful for the things that we do have. So we remember the reason for the season to just love on our people. For me, I did not get what I wanted for Christmas either.
What you want?
But I'm thankful for what I have. For
What?
me, Christmas is all about. For me, Christmas is all about making sure that the kids have what they want. I'm grown. I could deal with not having everything I want, but making sure that the kids have what they want. So
Right.
that's the important part to me.
Right. So, like I said, I hope everybody had a great one. You know what I'm saying? Look, this year is almost over, y'all. We ain't got nothing but what a few more days, a few days left in this year. Hey, 22 finna be out the door, man. So I hope y'all gonna bring that thing in right, man. I hope y'all have a good New Year because I know y'all probably won't see us. That boy Julie is crazy. Hey, y'all probably won't see us again until after New Year's. Y'all probably see Raven. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to get a gentleman's club in there, y'all. I Julius, why you are? Hey, I need you for the gentleman club, man. Yeah, I'm
What's
gonna
up,
put you
Julius?
out there.
In? What's
Yeah,
up?
Risk Taker,
What's up,
aka Risk
Gloria?
Taker.
Checking in. If
Yeah,
y'all are with
yeah.
us, let us know. Y'all share this live, share this link, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel. We about to dive right in.
Yeah, let's get it, man.
Let's get it. So all the talk has been about Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez.
Right.
So let's look at this TikTok, this video, this live.
My shit on a daily basis anyway. Then to have to get on the motherfucking internet where I'm just trying to make my music. And I'm trying to save niggas. And y'all on the internet talking about, oh, bitch, you ain't get shit. Bitch, you this, oh, free tour. That nigga not in jail. He not in jail because I didn't tell the laws what happened as soon as it happened. And I should have. I didn't tell the police nothing because I didn't want us to get in no more trouble than what we was already about to get in.
But that's a little old clip too. But listen, you know, a lot of people mad. A lot of people mad about, you know, their guilty verdict, man. Like straight up. You know, me being a fan of both of those people, I mean, hey, I'm like you, Jules. I really like, you know, it been a buzz and the man been found guilty. The man facing 20 years. They also said, you know, he probably gonna get deported back. Like it's a lot going on in that situation. And I mean, I seen a TikTok video of his dad speaking out about it too. You know, his dad was mad and was saying, you know, God gonna win in the end. Like it ain't over. So, like I say, I hope the best for the man, to be honest, in that situation. You know, it's kind of bad on both ends, you know, because I mean, man, you were talking about it earlier, sis. You said something about
I feel like this. With the whole trial, I did follow the trial to try to see what was going on. I was disappointed that his legal team did not allow him to take the stand. Because one, if I got 22 years of my life that's on the line here, I need to speak for myself. And I need to speak for myself confidently with some authority. I need to defend myself. So I didn't like the fact that he did not testify in this case. Another thing that I had an issue with was people were slandering Megan so bad in the media. And I feel like it's a big issue that when Black women speak up and speak out, nobody believes us. You know, the Me Too movement, people frowned upon that. If a Black woman says she's been raped, she can't, nobody can believe her. If a Black woman says she's a victim of domestic violence, people have questions like, well, what did she do to cause that kind of thing? So I feel like there are so many issues surrounding this case. Julius, we don't know because we were not there, but the people in the car for sure, they know what happened. And for me, it's a little bit iffy because like the fingers were being like people kept recanting and changing their stories. Even Megan, first she came out with one story, then she came out with another story. She said, things were surrounded that George Floyd case. She didn't want anything bad to happen to him, that kind of thing. Then it came out that she was sleeping with him, and the friend who was in the car was sleeping with him, and the bodyguard who the friend sent the 911 case, the 911 help Megan's been shot to, he went missing a few days into the trial. It was just too much going on.
yeah, that's why I say, man, it's a crazy situation, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy that man facing like that many years, you know, over those charges, man. So, you know, I honestly I feel sorry for, like I said, I feel sorry for both parties, but more so for him, cause like damn, that's a lot of years to be facing. Oh, especially wasn't nobody killed. And I don't think nobody was injured to the point to where, you know, it could have been fatal. I mean, it could have been fatal, you know, when guns involved, but at the end of the day, you know, wasn't nobody fatally injured. So, you know, I don't know, man. I feel sorry for both because, you know, it a lot of people saying Megan went to court and snitched on the man, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of that the word snitching been the word snitch and snitching been being thrown around a lot lately over the internet. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of people looking at it like, damn, Megan got this man in some trouble. He faced 22 years in prison, talking about getting deported and all that. I mean, it's a lot.
It is a lot.
You know what I'm
But
saying? So it on both ends. So shit. I
yeah,
mean,
and she was shot.
yeah, she was shot.
Let's say
She
that
was
she was shot, but it was the people have decided now. The court case was the people against Mr. Peterson, Tory Lanez. So my thing is this: they said that he's guilty based on the evidence. We haven't seen it all, and I'm kind of sure different people are covering. You may can find some things, and there's much to speculation. But I mean, just following it down, there are some things that are left unclear, and I feel like this. Will and Julius in the comments. I feel like this: Megan is somebody's daughter, Tory is somebody's son. So I hope that the courts have made the right decision in this case. You know, I wasn't there. I'm not a
right.
part of the jury. I'm not the judge, but I hope that whatever has happened or whatever is going to happen with his sentencing, that it is fair. Because 22 years is a long time.
Man, that's a long time, especially looking at what age you is at this point in your life. 22 years, man. That's a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, that's a
Yeah.
lifetime.
So
So
I mean, if it's people they can speculate. He shot her. They were tussling over the gun in the car.
right,
It 22 years is a long time, and if it's on her conscience, maybe she'll write that letter to the judge, or maybe the other young lady in the car will write that letter to the judge to say be lenient on his sentencing. Something is, maybe something will happen. We just have to see how it goes in this sense.
well,
All right. And then there's another big case that has been out. With Young Thug.
oh yeah, y'all thugging gonna the whole YSL, man. You know, and
So
this is the one everybody's been talking about recently. Like I know in my circle, a lot of people been talking about this.
and just reading up on this when this first broke, and even up until now, people are saying that Gunna snitched. He took a plea. And I watched the video, and the judge was asking him the questions. And he said he just answered yes to every question. But like, do we feel like he's a snitch? And then in this instant, he's not the only one. These people are saying they have 300 witnesses.
Yep.
So you think about how many people are about to snitch in this case. So, I mean, what happens? I mean, let's talk about what happens. I feel like, there may be a code when it comes to telling. And Bubba, his system went down, so I just talk. I feel like there's a code that comes with telling. First of all, if I'm doing something and I know that it is wrong, and this is my personal opinion, if I'm doing something and I know that it is wrong, I know that it comes with consequences. I understand the consequences. Now, if I get taken down, I personally don't feel like it's my responsibility to sink the whole ship when I already knew the consequences associated with my behavior.
Right. It's easy to say that, sis. Let me tell you something. It's easy to say that when you walk around here free and ain't got nothing over your head or ain't facing no time. You know what I'm saying? You can have 100 people get into some and everybody saying, I'm down, I'm down. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, at the end of the day, when somebody facing that time, they telling you they finna hire you for X amount of years. You know what I'm saying? You finna talk, especially if it means you can get out. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You facing some years, 25 life. What you gonna do, sis? What you gonna do? Now I ain't saying go out here and tell on nobody. I ain't saying, you know what I'm saying, when everything fall down, you go to telling and sing like a bird. I ain't telling you do that now. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm asking y'all to do is put yourselves in those shoes and then y'all tell me what y'all would do if y'all facing that many years, but y'all can get out if you say, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and third, and we're gonna let you walk. Come on, man.
But I feel
Come on.
like this though, but I'm sorry. Like, if you and I are doing something wrong, and I'm the one that I get caught, I knew the consequences before I got into it. If they didn't see you and they don't know that you were involved in this with me, I just need to go ahead and take that L. That's just how I feel. And I don't even think this is like in a criminal thing, but even in a real life thing, I'm not gonna sink you just because I'm drowning.
See, you gotta think about the circumstance. You gotta think about all the charges that this case you know, this case got. Like it's a lot of charges. Like they talking about Rico and all that. So
Yes. And
you
so and here's the thing. So am I mad at Gunner for taking a plea? No, because in this sense, he did what's best for him and his family.
well, my thing is now in his situation, that's what I was gonna get to. I was gonna break it down on both sides. Out like in his situation, you getting involved, you know what I'm saying? And this just my opinion, y'all. How I'm looking at it. If you get into this gang or this organization or whatever you want to call it, and you know what's going on, you know the type of activity going on in there, you also know there's a possibility that one day y'all can get caught or somebody can slip up and fold and the whole thing can get shot down. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta know this. That's where you need to be making a decision that before you even put yourself in those situations, then when you're supposed to be thinking like, okay, let me think about this. Let me like, should I just do music or should I get down with this and be involved in all this? Because somebody tell we all through. You know what I'm saying? We done. So it's like you gotta don't nobody think about that when that money coming in, when everything all gravy. It's situations like this right here that let you know who be really down with you and who gonna ride it out and see what's gonna happen, you know what I'm saying, and not fold. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you knew what you were getting yourself into. That's why a lot of people kind of looking at it like this man snitching and he telling or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because he knew the type of situation he was getting into. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me you ain't down, you ain't hanging around these people or associating yourself with these people and you don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
You
when
know what
you
I'm saying? So it's like, but now this is where the table turn for me in a situation. You know what I'm saying? Now if you involved in a situation and you ain't know what was going on, and they talking about something, you got to be solid. You ain't gonna say that. You facing time, and you have absolutely no idea what was going on, and you tell. They some people label that as snitching still. Like that's what I call going down with the ship. I ain't doing that. I'm not going down with the ship if I ain't know the ship been sank. Now, if I went out there sailing and I knew that ship had a hole in it and we were gonna go down midway through the trip, then yeah, I'm prepared to go down with the ship. But if I ain't know and I'm sitting thinking this ship a perfectly good ship, I'm finna ride and I'm thinking that and as soon as it go to going down, I'm getting the hell off. Right there. So you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, people gonna label that as snitching, but I'm gonna just keep it 100. That's why I recommend if you're gonna do anything, do it yourself. Do
do
it
it
by
by
yourself.
yourself, do it by
Do it
yourself.
by yourself.
So
Straight up.
is it so? Are you saying that it's okay to snitch?
I mean, looking at depending on circumstance, depending on like what like I just said, if if I don't know what's going on, if some just and I get jammed with you and I ain't know what's going on, you know what I'm saying? Then man, look, I gotta get up out of there. I got a family. I ain't know nothing about this. I ain't no, Julie. I ain't know nothing about. I ain't know nothing about that. I can't go down with your dog if I ain't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta look out for me. I'm not finna let my family suffer for me to be. You know what I'm saying? I ain't. And what snitching though? Cause if I tell them the truth, hell, that ain't snitching. I ain't finna go down with you, bro.
So
That's
I
just
have
keeping it one. That
so,
me. So
so,
I'm telling. So listen, everybody listen. That me. I ain't going down with you. Yeah, Drew. I'll let you know right now. Don't do no criminal activity with me. Cause I ain't going down with you, dog. Like,
so Bubba, you and I are riding in a car and we get stopped and the police find a weapon.
it ain't mine.
It could be mine, it could be yours.
Ain't no could be. It ain't mine.
But what are you saying? I'm saying, what are you saying at that time?
It ain't mine. It ain't yours. And who car it is? Yours?
It's my car.
There's a lot of things that gotta be in play. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Now I ain't gonna just flat out. It's yours. It's Raven. It her. I ain't gonna do that.
Now,
No, I ain't gonna do
I
that.
don't, I let it, I gotta just get us home safe. I gotta get us to make bail. I don't know whose weapon this is. I let a friend borrow the car the other day.
Listen, let me tell you. Let me tell you something. You can see if that's the case, if it's your car, then yeah, you do got some explaining. Cause hell, I want to know what it's doing in here too, and you ain't told me about it. That's what I want to know. Look, all I know, officer. I'm in the passenger seat. I'm riding. I don't be in this car regularly. It's not mine.
I'm not even saying that much. I'm about to say I
Shit.
cannot speak. I refuse to speak without
Don't do that with
representation.
Bubba. Let me tell y'all something. Don't do that with Bubba. Cause
I
shit,
refuse
your
to
ass
speak
going to
without
jail.
representation. I just feel like when it comes down to situations like that, people have to make decisions. But now, if it's you and me in the
That's
car,
why.
and it's mine, then I'm gonna say it's mine.
Yeah, you
I
better.
don't want to bring any trouble your way. But if some people, it could be theirs, and they'll point the finger at you.
You know, I ain't finna put my past history out there, but I mean, I've been in situations. I've been in situations like, you know what I'm saying, where it came down to whose is it? You know what I'm saying? And I did what you saying you would do. Hey, officer, I don't know now. And what you just said happened to me. The person said, well, it's theirs. And I'm like, hey man, hey, I don't know. Hey, I don't know that. And with it being my vehicle, get what? So, you know, you could play that. I don't know. At the end of the day, me being in certain situations, at the end of the day, you're going to jail. You know what I'm saying? You're going to jail. Now, you best to just shut up and not say that, because you can get out of jail. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got nothing on you. But like I say, at the end of the day, man, do stuff by yourself. Don't get a feeling. Don't do stuff that you know gonna lead to you going to jail, going to prison. Don't do it with somebody. You know what I'm saying? If you can't trust it, they'll be silent. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, everybody say they silent until you know a situation happen, and these folks start saying, "Oh, we gonna give you this much time." You know what I'm saying? Time scare people, especially a person that ain't never been to jail or locked up. You know what I'm saying? That scare people. So, like I say, man, you better hey sit down somewhere. Like my old folks say, man, you better sit down somewhere.
Let's
Straight
get into
up,
our toss-up question.
toss it up, throw it up. So
All right, you want to read this toss-up? I'll read the toss-up question. Is it okay to use toys with your partner?
hey, I'm gonna say hell yeah, cause I hope mama ain't watching. But yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. Not for the women. I mean, not for the men to using with the women. Now, I don't know no kind of toy you can use with a man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all drop that in the comments if you want to. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. You know, don't use nothing on me. No toy. Nah, sit down.
Okay, so what are you okay with? Like, what are you okay with?
I don't know. Like I say, I would use a toy on a woman. On my woman, I'll use a toy. You know what I'm saying? To help to get her together. But I mean, I don't see nothing you can use on me. There ain't nothing you can use. I'm gonna tell you straight now, ain't nothing one can use on me. Straight up. For real now. I hope her toy can work for both of us. You know what I'm saying?
Julius,
Look.
for the men or for the women?
Yeah, I hope he talking about for the damn women.
But you know they say you got to tickle the man's prostate.
No, you don't. lied. They lied. Whoever told you that.
I'm just saying. So my whole thing
Prostate.
is some men have an issue with women using toys, especially by themselves. And Julia said for the men.
Huh?
Julia said for the men. And I'm telling you,
Julia,
this
we're
is
gonna ban Julia's comments here in a minute now. Come on here now, Julia.
but is it okay? Does it spice up the romance, or do you feel some type of way if you feel like she gets more pleasure from the toy than she gets from you?
Now that man just insecure because if you know what to do with if you know what to do, you know what to do. You know, ain't no toy gonna take that place. Now toy can help out in tough situations, you know, whatever that may consist of. You know, we all had tough situations, man, men. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. We ain't been getting into detail because my mama might be watching. But I'm saying, but yeah, toys is okay, you know what I'm saying? Even when she using it by herself, you know what I'm saying? Because you got some women, men can't keep up with them. You better give them something to do it with, or they gonna get another man. Now, what you'd rather do? You'd rather use that toy or get her another man? Good, burn the batteries up in it. Burn the batteries up.
We put Julius in timeout.
Yeah.
But I do suggest that in your relationship, you take that trip to X Mart or whatever the case may be with your partner and find some things that are suitable for the both of you. And I do think, you know, if you're just doing the same plain Jane, and sometimes it gets boring, so you got to incorporate those things to spice it up. But I feel like black men need to stop being anti-toys. Like if you're gonna be open, nobody knows what's going on in your bedroom but you. So
Yeah.
the object of the
But
game.
not these days, sis. People be recording you and putting you out there, man.
Check the phones. You shouldn't even have your phone in the bedroom because that's a distraction from away from your partner. Like you shouldn't even have a phone in the bedroom. Cut that phone off. Enjoy your mate. But you have to be open to some things to maximize pleasure. So, ladies, I don't know if y'all read it, but I'm gonna tell you one of my favorite magazines is Cosmopolitan. Cosmo is one of my favorite magazines, and every month they put out new tips for you. They put out new things that you can do with your mate. You got to go get you a Cosmo magazine, and you got to go buy some of the stuff that they are talking about and reviewing in this magazine. So I'm gonna say yes, it's okay.
That man said, yeah, man. Hey, my boy said give him some perks in that honey, he gonna go dumb. He going dumb. Boy, you finna bust
That's what's gonna happen to him. He
boy, you
going to
finna
sleep.
bust a blood vessel in your heart, boy. I'm telling you, you finna blow your chest piece out, boy. I'm telling you now, it's gonna be over with. You're gonna get to sweating and thinking you doing something, but you're gonna get sweating and lightheaded. Now, this ain't never happened to me. I'm just saying this is what I think probably happened. You're gonna get lightheaded and go to sweating. Yeah, you gonna be out of there, Jay. You gonna be out of there, Jew. Leave that honey where it's at, man. Leave that Arab stuff alone. That shit gonna kill you.
All right, let's take a look at this clip. What's up, Tequila?
Raise your hand if you're married. None of you are married. Raise your hand if you would like to be married to your baby's father. One. The rest of you who don't plan to get married, why don't you plan to get married? I'd like to know that.
You already have your child to think about, and then a whole family to care for. You know, it's a lot of responsibility, and then you don't want the commitments.
I wouldn't want no man holding me down because I think I can make it as a single parent.
But don't you think you might need help in raising that baby from a man?
Not really. I didn't have a father. My father wasn't in the home, so you know it really male figures are not substantially important in the family.
That was heavy right there.
Yeah, but I can tell you the damn problem right now, see. She said it off the rip. They weren't raised with a father, so that's why she figured she could do it by herself. You know what I'm saying? They weren't raised with a father. So when when you're in a situation where you don't know what it feels like to have that father figure in the house, of course you gonna say, oh, I can do this because you seen your mom do it, or you seen, you know what I'm saying, you grew up with your mom doing it for you. So it's like, yeah, man, and then you take that you do that same survey with women that done been raised with a father in the house. I guarantee you'll have different. It's gonna be a different answer. You know what I'm saying? That's a one-sided survey. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of women think that today, though.
And I feel like it's tainted, and I feel like that's a lot of what is wrong with us.
Yeah.
You know, I want my child to see I'm a single parent, and my child does have a relationship with her father, but I want her to see what a father figure does in a household. I want her to see how a man protects and provides and all that good stuff that a man is supposed to do. And I want her to see that a man can treat her mommy like a queen, because I want her to know that she's supposed to be treated like a queen type thing. And also,
No,
single parenting is hard. Like, who wants to do it? Like, who wants to do it by themselves?
it's hard, but then take what you just said, all of what you just said, because you got a daughter. Now, take what you just said and think about, raising a son. Think about if you had a son. Think about if you had a son. Then it would be the same thing, but it would be a different answer. It would be a different comment what you giving. You know what I'm saying? You'll be saying, I want my son to be able to know how to provide. And that's what women, I feel like, and this is my opinion, y'all. Don't beat me up too bad when I say this. I feel like that's what a lot of single women kind of, some of them, now I'm not speaking for all, but because some single women have men figures in their life, like uncles and brothers and stuff, that can kind of somewhat fill that void. But for the women that probably don't, you know what I'm saying, it's hard raising a man to be a man, no matter how hard you be on him. You know what I'm saying? It's
And
just something that a man has to learn from another man.
that's
And
another issue too, Bubba. The effeminization of black men. You start talking about these dads not being in the home. Like, there are so many things
that's
that,
called demasculating them. Then that's
yeah,
what
but
it
I
means.
mean, when you got little boys growing up and they're picking those feminine traits because they have never seen a man in the house, they're picking up the traits from their mom. You
You're
know,
right, but I feel,
that's
but
all they've
so
seen.
let me give some advice to the women. Then I feel like instead of talking about, let me give some advice. Then if you're a single mom out there and you having a hard time, you gotta have some. I know, and I mean, some people don't have this too, though. So it's kind of this some advice to the people that do. If you ain't got a man in your life, or the baby dad, or whatever, or date nobody that's taking up their responsibility, then I know you got to put this child around some men in your family, somebody. You know what I'm saying? You got to put this child around some men in your family that can kind of teach them some. You know what I'm saying? Positive. Now, don't just put them around anybody. You see what I'm saying? If you don't know nobody positive, then it's gonna be kind of hard to do what I'm trying to tell y'all to do. But put them around somebody. You know what I'm saying? A male figure that can teach them teach them how to somewhat be a man, or just show them the ropes and show them the way a little bit, just a little guidance. You see what I'm saying?
And
Because a woman, it's gonna be hard to teach a little boy how to be a man if you're a woman, because like you said, he's gonna take on those qualities and those traits of a woman, because that's what he's gonna be used to seeing. Like, a woman handles stuff differently from a man. So if he's seeing his mama cry every time a hard situation come about, guess what that man gonna do when he get older and start enduring hard situations? He gonna cry and fold and act feminine. You know what I'm saying? But you don't. And not saying there's something wrong with that. Now, I ain't saying there's something wrong with crying when you're in a hard situation. But as a man, you gotta be able to look, toughen up, take it on the chin, figure it out.
but I saw
That's what men do.
Mr. Edwards said, would you let the boys stay with their dad then? And let me tell you, so I work in a middle school. I teach middle school, and it is hormone universities. And when these kids start going through puberty, they start going through the change, they flip, like their personalities change. And Mr. Edwards, that may be something a mom would have to consider. Like, okay, he's 14 now, and his dad is stable. I may have to let him go stay with his dad. Like, when you're looking at, like, your kids get exposed to things that are not in your home. So they may start hanging with the wrong crowd. They may start doing all these things that you don't want them to do. You may feel like, okay, I got to get my child out of here to save my child. I'm gonna have to go send him with his dad, kind of thing.
But then, but
I
okay,
don't have a
but
son though. I don't have a son, so
but
I
think
don't.
about this though. But think about this though. What if that ain't even an option? Because you got some guys out here that ain't being the dad and ain't being the father, so you ain't got that option to send him with his dad. You know what I'm saying? So now at that point, that's when you got to figure out and surround this kid, because you're not gonna be able to do it, man. You're gonna have to surround this kid around some positivity, some positive men. Like I said, whether it's your uncle, it's you gonna have to figure it
Teachers,
out.
coaches, you put them in things where
Some,
they're around other
yeah.
men.
Yeah, you're gonna have to put them in activities and stuff, like you said. Now that's a good example. Coaches, uh, teachers, but like I say, you gotta examine these people now, because you don't want to put your kid around somebody that's gonna mess them up even more, mentally, and because it's all sorts of stuff going on these days. We already know that. So it got to be somebody that you will be able to trust, right kid, and you can't trust everybody, right kid. So with that being said, you got to choose wisely when it comes to this. Now it ain't you can't throw your kid around anything. You see what I'm saying? So
Yes, but like she may have a male coworker or a man friend, and she may have to just have that conversation with him. I need you to start taking little James to the barbershop for me. I need you to start taking James, to the football game or whatever the case may be, so that they can get exposed to the level of masculinity they need to be exposed to. But even for the girls, I just feel like if we feel like it's okay to not have a man in the house with us, then I feel like our values have changed totally. Like, I don't know a woman in the world, I can do it by myself, but I'm not going to sign up on the list that says I want to do it by myself.
right.
That's a difference. I don't want to do it by myself. Like, I can do it, but the
Like I
struggle,
say,
it's different. It's hard. Like, it's a totally different experience being a single parent. Like, if I saw a snake in my backyard right now, I would probably leave the house.
yeah,
So
you ain't no problem. You would.
I would. So I say that to say, I need a man to go out there and say, I got that clean. It's clean that I'll kill the snake. Or my garage door wouldn't close this morning, so I had to call somebody for that. But if I had a man in the house, he could have took care of that for me. But
Yeah, you got a lot of men. Even with that being said, since you got a lot of men that they ain't got no know how, they don't know how to do that. But sit there and do what they doing. Some men don't know how to fix nothing, don't know how to nothing, kill nothing. Now, I ain't gonna lie, now it depends on what kind of snake it is. Now, shit, we're gonna have to call somebody, cause I ain't killing no snake either now. Unless I shoot him. And in the city, you gotta be careful where you discharge a gun at, because you know what I'm saying, you're gonna catch a charge then. You know what I'm saying? They might lock you up for killing the snake here. So you gotta be careful, for shoot, So you got a lot of men that don't know how to do it.
yeah, you have
Yeah.
some men that don't know how to change tires.
Oh yeah, I see it every day. Especially with me being a mechanic, I see it every day. Men don't know how to do nothing when it comes. They don't even know how to check oil. You got some women that know how to do all this, and men come into my job and don't know how to change a tire. Don't even know how to check. They don't even know what the oil stick is.
Or they can't tell you if it's the starter or the alternator, and that kind
Exactly.
of stuff frustrates me. If I know just a
So
little bit more, like, it's that kind of thing. Nobody has ever showed them. Some men don't know how to tie a tie. So I'm just saying, we need
why you
men.
picking on her though? Why you picking on
We
her though?
need men to pave the way for younger men. And then also, like, the whole thing in general with just raising kids in general. Like, people, I'm looking at TikTok and the children are just getting out of hand.
Yeah, they've been out of hand. We thought we was out of hand. These '80s babies. You know what I'm saying? We thought we was out of hand. No, these kids out of hand. But like I say, it's because it's what the parents are teaching them too. You know what I'm saying? Let me give y'all an example of something. And I just experienced it this weekend. So we were chilling, and it was one of my little cousins was in the house, and she's a baby. And I was playing with her, and she really don't like me, y'all. For some reason, she don't like me, and she always just like when you threaten to tell on her to me, she get real scared. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, I was playing around with her, and I was telling her, come here, like, hey, come here, right? You know what I'm saying? Trying to get her to come to me. And then I had somebody saying, like, an adult saying, like, tell him to go on, tell him to leave you alone. Tell him to leave you alone. Now listen, me growing up, if an adult called you, especially if we was young, if an adult called you in the family, now I ain't just saying any adult on the street. Now if this your family and y'all ever get together and an adult be like, Bubba, come out, boy, bring your ass. You know what I'm saying? My mom and dad be like, go over there and see what they want. You know what I'm saying? They weren't gonna tell you, tell them to go on, tell them to leave you alone, tell them You know, you
Cause
would
you
get a
gonna get
whipping.
popped.
You gonna get, man, I'm telling you. So I done seen, and not just this family member, not just this situation, but I done seen it a lot. I done seen it a lot. Like people tell their kid, tell them, hit them, tell them to leave you alone. Then 5, 6 years from now, when that kid get a little older and they start doing it to them, then they saying, this kid bad. They bad. No, the kid ain't bad. The kid only programmed to what you been letting them do the whole time they were little. And now they doing it to you. Now they bad. No, it don't
And
work
I
like that.
like the euphemisms that people are using. Like we understood that it was okay to talk to our friends a certain way, but we couldn't talk to our parents that way.
Man,
Like
nope, not
you
even
tell a
just
child
parents.
something, like you
Not
got kids telling their parent, that's cap. I'm about to cap your behind. That's what I'm about to cap.
Hey, listen, not
And they
just your
do that.
parent though, sis. Not just parents. It was just adults, period. Because you know what the saying used to be when we were young? Now it is a little different. We old now. It's a little different these days. But what our parents used to tell us is, man, ain't no grown person got no reason to lie on you. You know what I'm saying? So they'll tell a grown person you a lie. They'll tell them that, man, it was against the law to call a grown person a lie.
Straight up, Julius. It was. The grown person always won.
Man, they could be straight up lying too.
Yeah, they could be
They
lying.
could be damn well telling a lie. But guess what? You couldn't say it. You know what I'm saying?
You could, but maybe when you got back home, you could have told your parent then, but you weren't gonna do it right then. Out of respect for whatever the
Yeah.
situation was, you were not gonna do it right then.
Now y'all not. The problem with that is
You can't say nothing to other people's kids.
it
I
was
was
pro
just in a debate in a group on Facebook about a post that I put in from the 80s Babies page, but people don't want you to say anything to their
oh no,
kids.
you can't say nothing to nobody
Anybody can
kid.
say something to us. Before my mama got home or my daddy got home and whooped us, we had already gotten a whooping already.
Oh yeah.
We got
You want
another.
somebody kid now? You want somebody kid now? You finna have to fight. They finna kill you. They finna kill you.
People don't want you to say nothing to their kids. We had a village. That's the problem.
Damn right.
We had
Kids ain't scared of that no more. Cause they knew if you do anything around anybody, it gonna get back to your parent, and you gonna get an ass whipping right then. And it won't get back to your parent. So you know what I'm saying? So you was scared to do anything in anybody's eye. But now, man, these folks they don't want you to say nothing to their kids. So when the kid do something and you go tell them, they'll believe the kid over you. You grown. You can be them telling, look, man, the kid was out here throwing rocks and they bust out the window up the street. You know what I'm saying? No, I didn't, mom. They lying. Oh man.
Or if you
Oh
put your
man.
hands on somebody's child, you got to be ready to fight.
Back in the day, oh mama, they lying. Smack. You gonna get knocked out right then. You gonna get knocked right. They could have been lying on you, but you gonna get knocked out right then. Cause get what? At the end of the day, what my parents used to tell us, well, get what? If they is lying, if you hadn't been around or doing that wrong at all, they wouldn't have had no reason to lie on you. If you had been sitting down somewhere,
Yeah.
if you had been sitting down somewhere, if you had been sitting down somewhere, they wouldn't have even told to lie on you. You should have been sitting there. You shouldn't have even been in there. You shouldn't have been doing it.
Yeah, so we got to do better. We got to do better with training the kids because this world out here, they have to know when to comply. And we are our kids that, and we got to teach them.
Stop teaching these kids the wrong thing, y'all. Even if y'all thinking small right now, telling a little baby to tell a grown person, leave you alone, leave me alone. Tell them, show them your dues, hit them, get them, doing all that. At the end of the day, it's gonna lead to that's gonna be learned behavior. and it's gonna lead to them doing it back to you, and then that's when you're gonna want to punch them in the throat, and then that's when they're gonna call police on you. Then you going to jail.
Yeah.
They done snitched on you. Now you gonna kill you. You gonna be mad at your kid because they snitched on you, they call police on you. Yeah, snitching. That word is getting thrown around.
And if y'all are on, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And guess what?
Yeah.
We got mail. We haven't had mail in a couple of Tuesdays, but we got it tonight. Let's get it.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
You gonna read it.
I told you, Sid, I used to be the kid that they laughed at reading now. Me embarrassing me. All right. Dear Raven and Bubba, I met a woman that I really like. Beauty, brain, and she freaky as hell. I'm spicing it a little up, y'all. There's no doubt that she's a good woman. However, she has expressed that she wants another child. I don't. I expressed my desire to get clipped. Man, finna cut his water off. Oh my Lord. I have a stronger inclination to do it since she has presented this idea. She gets upset about me pulling out. You better. I know she's on the pill, but I ain't taking no chances. Fatherhood is real. Another thing, she made it clear she wants to marry. I honestly can't see myself married again. I want her. I like her a lot. I enjoy her company. But do I let life happen or do I quit? Man, listen here. I ain't cutting my water off for nobody. Nobody. Nah. Yeah, he's smart. Now, I feel you on not wanting no, but I ain't cutting the water off. Now, they say it's reversible and this and that. Now, what did the doctor mess up and you can't reverse it? And it just be me he mess up on and I can't get it reversed. No. Listen, man. I was just talking about this to somebody too. Listen, man, it's all sorts of birth control and stuff that can prevent, you know what I'm saying, pregnancy and all that. I am not going to let nobody hurt me and cut my water off to you know, I mean, it's gonna save you a lot of money now, you know, when you really think about it, because you're gonna have these kids. But at the same time, man, you gotta be responsible. And like I tell anybody, any woman that accidentally, we're gonna say that accidentally get pregnant today, and y'all women gonna get mad at me, but I don't care. Any woman that get accidentally pregnant today is irresponsible. Too much stuff y'all can take. You
And
can swallow.
That's what I'm gonna say too, Bubba. She irresponsible because ain't no way if you doing what you're supposed to do.
You can just swallow.
Now,
hold up, sis. Hold up now. Now let me finish saying what I'm saying about the irresponsibility. I say you're irresponsible because ain't no man, listen, man, don't go get your water cut off for what? What you gonna do that for when somebody can swallow a pill that ain't harmful, ain't hurting them? And what you gonna do all that for?
Well, why you gotta go get your water cut off? You can put on that latex.
That's true.
Why you gotta get your water?
But they bust too. Listen, they ain't 100% though. See, you know they break. And with today, okay. and listen, hold up, sis. And with today, and with everything going on today, you can't afford a condom breaking because ain't no way, ain't nobody gonna save you. You can't be saved today unless you go get a plan B.
Okay, so here's the thing: we want to do adult behaviors without adult consequences. But I feel like if they are grown people, this is a grown couple.
Be responsible.
Because first of all, ain't no broke people talking about no vasectomy. Okay,
I'm trying to tell you, it don't cost that much though.
Yeah, but so here's my thing: he is aware, she is aware. If this woman is responsible in taking the pill, I feel like just let it have his way. Just have at it. If she
that man might change his mind later on. He just saying nah, but he talking about getting clipped, and then she talking about having he really like this woman. Mom. Thanks, Mom.
Look, so this man, he doesn't want a kid. He don't want to get married, but he enjoys her and her company.
Yeah. So he say he really like her. It sounds like honestly, like honestly, I'm gonna just take the women's side for just a brief second. Honestly, this man, it sounds like he's been traumatized and he's trying to heal from some pains that happened to him in his previous relationship, and he whatever happened, he tore up. She tore him up. You know what I'm saying? He don't want no more children. He don't want to be married no more. He said he just want to be a bachelor. He ain't trying to. He said, "Hey, whoa, whoa."
Julius, I
God,
will put you in timeout.
hey, look, yeah, vasectomy is probably off,
What's
but
up, Tip?
I ain't. What's up, cuz? Hey, happy belated too, cuz. I miss you. I ain't see you.
Happy
I ain't see you on
birthday,
your birthday
Tip.
too, cuz. Hey, shout out to my big cuz Tip. Hey, okay. But like I was saying, yeah, it may be safer and all this and that. Birth control say too. They tell me it make me gain weight, this and that, yada yada yada. Well, work
But
out,
you gotta do what you gotta do. And
work out.
also,
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like it's irresponsible of people to not plan their pregnancies. I'm just gonna say that, and some people take it how you want to take it, but if you should not be having plan for these babies you're gonna bring into the world. And if you and this man don't have a consensus, you don't need to be having
And
relationships
listen,
with them
and
anyway.
then listen. I know a lot of women probably like a lot of women out there probably like, well, why I gotta take birth control and probably mess up my hormones and yada 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 yada. What is your part in what's your part in being in protecting us or being safe and responsible? Well, my part is me telling you to go get some form of birth control.
And I'm a country girl.
Yes.
I was taught mama's baby's daddy's maybe that baby gonna follow the girl. And I know there are some instances where the baby don't follow the woman. There's some single dads out here.
Right.
But let me tell you something. I don't know no woman who wants that headache. Babies are cute, but they are not pocketbooks. It's a full-time job.
Okay, and 9 times out of 10, like you said, sis, that baby gonna be on the woman's hip 9 times out of 10. So you better think about that birth control before you sit up here and play with your time and your schedule. Cause they were finna get thrown out of whack. Your time and your schedule. That man pay a little money. He'll pay a little child support and still have his schedule and his life. And I'm saying this for y'all women. You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to be smart and hard here. I ain't getting no birth control. Yada yada yada. I'll make it like hell. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I ain't encouraging no men to be no deadbeat because you lame if you is deadbeat, you lame in hell. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that man gonna have to go, he'll pay a little child support, like I just said. You gonna be the one stuck with that kid, ain't gonna be able to do nothing, gotta care for the kid, and then if you don't, you going to jail. You going to jail. Them folk coming to get the child and you going to jail. So you better think about it before you tell me I ain't getting on no birth control. Okay, think about who that 18, how that kid gonna be up under you for the majority of his life. You know what I'm saying? That's just the cold reality of it. Now you can take it how you want. Y'all can try to counterpunch this all you want to. At the end of the day, if you get pregnant, you can no matter how much you say, I'm gonna make his life hell. At the end of the day, your life gonna be hell too
You
because
live your own life
you know
hell.
what I'm saying? Yo, you making your life hell by trying to run up and make this man do something that he didn't agree to do. Similar to that.
Simple as that.
And like I say, you can tell a man, put on a condom, put on a condom. If you're gonna make a man wear a condom, then you need to be 100% making that man wear that condom every time. Every time. Don't get in
And
your feelings one
if
night
that
and be
man
like,
don't want
nah.
kids, cause see, that's the question I had. That's the question that I had. When he mentioned she gets upset when I pull out. Where like are they having
Oh hell.
unprotected sex? Because
Well, yeah.
you know that comes along with it. It's a possibility. So why are you doing this?
Listen, and these time of days, sis, not trying to stray away, but it's really on the same thing. These time of days, men, let me tell y'all something. Even though, you even if you're using a condom, my advice to the men, still pull out because you don't know how that rubber done got worn out during that ride. You know what I'm saying? It might done got a leak. So just pull out just in case. Anyway.
But
And if
but
and if you want to enjoy if you want to enjoy the full sexual experience, then look, what ladies, go is different forms of birth control. It's stuff you put in your arm, it's stuff you put up you know, up through there.
Phone.
It's all type of. I don't know about all that now. Phone,
You got
sponges.
Plan B. Oh yeah, you got to go to Walgreens and look on the shelf. It's all kind of stuff out here.
Damn, sponges. That don't sound sanitary, but anyway. Yeah, man. Y'all need to look into.
Yeah, we put the link in the comments. We put the link in the comments if you want to get on the live.
But yeah, y'all women go get this birth control, man, and just be safe and sorry. Don't get out your feelings. Stop being proud. I ain't doing this. Man, listen, be
But
safe.
now, Bubba, I do feel like if you're gonna do the do and you going unprotected, you might as well go all the way because you already in the sauce.
Huh?
You might as well.
That's what I'm saying. So you want to enjoy the sexual experience, the whole full sexual experience, then just go be protected. They say, and you know, a lot of people gonna say birth control ain't 100%, 100% effective. If you take it right, it's very effective. Hell, quit lying, and
Gloria,
not want to do.
Gloria said they didn't make the parents' life hell; they made the grandparents' life hell.
That right, Auntie. But then when y'all got to put y'all foot down and sit down somewhere too.
Your mama said stop sexing before marriage.
Oh, mom gone on somewhere. Ain't nobody finna hear that because we know these folks out here. We know these folks gonna. That right. We know these folks gonna ski.
And Julius, I'm there. Now that's one thing I agree with you on. You already in it. You already in it.
Hey, spray.
Because I mean, if whatever's meant to be will be. You better hope she took the pills. You better hope she got that shot.
You better watch her take it, and then if you watching her take it, you need to make sure she swallow it. Rub her throat like a dog, and make sure she swallow it.
Ain't no way.
Woo! You got make sure she swallow because you might put it up on her tongue.
All right, Tiffany wants to get on, but you got to click this link we just put in. If you click this link, whoever
we ain't got all day.
You got to go and click it now.
So I got to go to sleep. We already started late this evening.
But yes, I feel like if that's the chance you take, and it's so many things that happen before then, like men act like there's no pre-cum and all these other things.
Man, don't nobody pre-cum but babies. Don't no real men do that.
The lies they tell.
Man, please. Don't no real men do that. What is that?
Things I can't say on this podcast with you. I'm gonna have to talk about it on Girls Talk.
No.
But that pause that you take, listen to me. That pause that you take before the floodgates are about to break.
Man, that ain't.
That's what's
y'all missing that. Oh man, please. Y'all don't know what that means. Happening. That Paul looking to make sure everything got the way. So we can get on through there.
All right, in the beginning, all that little action you getting aroused. I'm telling you, if it's meant, whatever's meant to be gonna be. But if y'all are both being responsible, I don't see what's the problem. Go ahead and get that lady a full experience.
Nah, that lady need to get the men a full experience. They need to stop playing, get on birth control, man. Get on birth control and enjoy life.
But if you're not sure of her status, then you need to protect yourself. Don't put all that on her.
No, that's why you're supposed to go get before you.
No. And half of these men, let me just go ahead and say this here. Half of these men ain't worth trapping no way. So ain't nobody trying to trap nobody out here.
You ain't lying. Cause I ain't got no money. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Like my daddy say, I ain't got no money. You ain't no need to trap me. You better deal with the little time playing around and have fun. And cause I ain't no money.
And it's men out here.
And I ain't got no land.
And let me say this. It's men out here trapping women. I know it's some men out here who ain't got jack stew, but they having babies by good women because they need that hot and that cot in their family. I'm just gonna say that. Now, on that note, what do we want to leave the people with tonight?
Man, listen here. I want to leave y'all with this. Y'all going to this new year, letting these folks enjoy their full experience now before the year out. Let these folks enjoy the full experience and have a good time before 2023 because 2022 gone, finna be out of here. So ain't no need of being safe.
Yeah, that's right. If you're gonna do
Hey,
something, see it through. All right, now
but be
on that
safe,
note,
not be. Hey, listen though. Be safe, not being safe. I don't know how that sit with you, but let it sit on you. Go ahead, sis.
live your life because you only get one round. Live your life
Okay.
and live with no regrets. And on that note, we are out here.
Peace
Peace.
out, man.